Gude. Hi. Um, I officially announced my OpenVoice-Tech Wiki some days ago, and honestly, I would like to say thank you because I received lots of positive feedback and not just positive feedback, which is great, but in addition to that, there are already some people, and I would name them, but I'm not sure if they would like to be named. So, but you can look it up in the wiki yourself. But there are really some nice people who already contribute to the wiki. So they edit stuff or they add new pages, and so I really appreciate that. And in today's video, I would like to show you two benefits you get when you use the wiki as a registered or logged in user, which is optional because you can use all the wiki features, reading, editing, creating new pages without being logged in. But there are two, at least in my personal opinion, nice features that you can use when you work in the wiki as a logged in user. So that's it. Have fun and bye. So let's first go to the wiki. https openvoice-tech.net. And as I've said previously, you do not need to be registered or logged in to use the wiki. So you can edit stuff, you can create new pages. Obviously, you can read it without being registered or logged in. But today I would like to show you two features that you get when you use the OpenVoice-Tech Wiki as logged in user. And that's first of all your personal page. So let me log in again. In the upper right you have the username. So in my case it's Thorsten, and if I click on that, I have that title, user Thorsten, and that's my personal page in the wiki. So it's not a replacement for having your personal homepage, but in that space you can describe yourself. It can be open voice related, but it has not to be. So in that space you can share with the community whatever you would like to share about you. So it's edited as every other wiki page. So motivation, make open voice tech more amazing. So you can save that changes, minor edit, and that's the first thing you can do. You can create your personal page. The second, when you are logged in and probably you have your personal homepage set or your personal page set, and if you look at the recent changes, or that's not has not to be the global recent changes, that can be recent changes. Let's check for one specific article by looking at the view history. And in the history of every page, you see which user, if logged in, or an IP address if not logged in, did what kind of change to that article. And if you'd like to get in contact, you can just click on the username and the people will see whatever you shared with the world on your user page. So that's, in my opinion, it's quite nice because you can get an idea of who is that person that made that specific modification. So that's one of the features. And by this example, we have that Soliar software person here who made recently some nice additions on the wiki. So thank you for that. And as you can see, this username, it's written in red because that specific user has not defined or created his own his own user page. And obviously I will not create it for him or for her because it's not okay if I will do that. So, and the second thing is, so the first is you have your personal user page, and the second thing is it's quite easy to get in contact or discuss. And what I mean with discussion, the main content on that page tab here, so is meant to be the content that is proven, or that is a general agreement that it's right. It's not meant to be to discuss whether it's left or the right or whatever. So let's show you by an example. I have a simple test page. Let's edit it, make it a heading, let's say proven statement. Machine guessing is the technology basis of AI. So I will change or add, just edit. And now on the main page, or on that specific test page, is machine guessing is the technology that drives, or that is the basis of artificial intelligence, which is obviously wrong because it's machine learning. And if I see that page and think, whoa, machine guessing is totally wrong, it has to be machine learning, for sure I can just edit it. And in that specific field where it's definitely wrong, I probably would edit it. But there might be cases where it's not that clear. So in that case, I would like to start to discuss on that. And for that, every page has a discussion tab. And in the discussion tab, all the content can be discussed relevant to that specific page. So let's click on that and let's add a topic. And let's say machine guessing is not machine learning. So, and let's say, in my opinion, ML is relevant for AI. Guessing not. So I can just put in that comment. Let's save it. I will show you a simpler or better way, but let's just save it. So now everyone that has subscribed that page, or has been in the history, will get a notification that it's a new discussion for that article. So if you either are part of that history, or you have clicked that star button, then you will get a notification that there is a new discussion relevant to the test page. And let's check this. And as you can see here, in my opinion, ML is relevant to AI, guessing not. And I have no idea who wrote that, when has this been written, and that's cool, or better here. So why is here Thorsten with the date and here not? And that's really simple. I can edit it by source, and that's that signature sign here. If I click that, and it's looking in the raw code edit like this, let's save it, and then that specific part is added. So when we start a discussion, it's always helpful if we add that signature sign, and then we have information on who wrote it and when. So, but maybe we want to trigger one person in special. So let's go to the page and look at the history. And let's say the user test had made that specific edit here, which I personally think it's wrong. So I can go to the discussion tab and can ping a user. So in my opinion, I can say, hi, user test. That's a wiki syntax, so the double brackets here, and by the keyword user, and then the user, and then the actual username, and then the value I would like to show you in the text. So I can just write test user, and then it's relevant still to the user test, but in the text it will be written as hi test user. So when I save that, now I've written hi test user, and that's linked to the actual user page of test, where I can just click, and again I will jump to the user's specific or individual page. But what the nice thing is, now the test user or the user test will be notified that he is triggered by that discussion. So, and that's two simple features that are available when you are logged in the OpenVoice-Tech Wiki, instead of editing or writing without being logged in. And for getting in contact or starting a discussion, you do not need to know any stuff of email address or contact data. It's just easy to trigger people by that syntax, or you can, if it's not specific, there's another one, the last thing I would like to show. If you like to get in contact with a person not on a specific page like this one. So if you would like to get in contact with me, so click on a username in the history, the recent changes, or whatever. Let's go into recent changes and look for my username, and then we have talk button. We can click here, and you will just jump to my user page, but not to the actual page, but to the discussion page. And then you can just add a topic. Hi Thorsten, get in contact. So, and if you do that, I will receive a notification that I have been, or on my personal user discussion page has been added a new topic. So that's it. I hope you find it interesting, or if not, or if it is so, please, as always, give me feedback. I am really happy to hear what you think about that. Wishing you a nice rest of the day, and bye bye.